Die4 Radio, Mad 4, the Mad 4 Report. We are back, you motherfuckers, man. Now, I was dropping you, some throwbacks. Like I said, I've opened the show with Rhymes Too Funky. I want to ask a question about this song because, I was only in 5th grade when I first heard this shit on a TDK tape. Then we sprinkled you some with, growing up in the hood. This is Compton, and a lot of the newer joints from the chill. So all y'all new listeners, I want you, once this interview's done, I want you to go follow him on all the social sites. Then I want you to go and buy the music. I want you to go support. You know what I mean? Stream it as many times as you can and buy it as many times. Buy the albums, buy the singles. Just go and support this brother. You know what I mean? And all you old heads, like I tell you older heads that listen, quit being a bitch, man. Just go and support the real shit. Now, we got the man of the day, you know what I mean? The man of the hour in the motherfucking house. We got none other than the chill in the house. What it do, fam?
I mean, what it is, what it is, what it is. What's happening with it, man?
Oh, man, we're just doing the thing, you know what I mean? I want to say thank you, for making the time, come fuck with me on Die4 Radio. Man, I really appreciate it.
Man, I just jumped off the airplane from Phoenix, landed in Ontario, ran to my truck, rolled me up a blunt, and hurried up and called in to say what's up with you, brother. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, man, that is love, man. That is love. You know what I mean? Right off the plane. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
now,
buddy.
Like I said, I'm a big fan. Big fan of Comptons Most Wanted. Before, like I say, I opened the show. I let these because we got a lot of new listeners, young listeners. And this show, I like to use it as like a school. You know what I mean? Learn the shit. Follow the architects. Let them know a little bit about yourself.
Man, my name is Chill. It's THACHILL. The original, 89 and now. I come from a group called CMW, the original CMW. Don't get it confused with Cash Money West, none of that. We is CMW, you know what I'm saying? And for those that do know, you know what I'm saying, that's Chill and MC8, legends in this game. I started way back then and evolved as a producer, rapper, touching everything on the West Coast and some, you know what I mean? And just been pushing my line, man. It's still going, man. G status now. Still pushing.
In a nutshell, that's what it is. Right now, you got a lot of dope music, man, because you're pumping out a lot of stuff. Let these motherfuckers know that are listening what you got that's out now and also what you got in the works, because, like I say, I want these people to know and be anticipating the next releases, what's out now or what you've done in the past. I want these people to support. So let these people know.
Man, I just dropped my project. You know what I mean? Forward 80. I'm pushing my line. It's from my label, Boom Docs. You know what I mean? The first project off that label is my project, of course. It's called the Chill CMW Forward 80. That's for the people that know what Forward 80 is. That means, I did 80% of 4 years in prison. So, it's not a jail record. It's just interpretation of, where my mind state was at, when I was gone. I came out and hit the ground running, and with it, I got this Forward 80 project that just dropped, out here tearing the streets up, and gearing up for this new CMW record and my homeboy Weasel Loke album as well, I'm producing his album, my fellow brethren out of the Dirty OGs, that's me, Corrupt, Weasel Loke, and the homeboy Trade E. So just trying to stay active, man, and current, pushing that firm line, doing production, looking for artists, So, for those that's trying to get at me, I don't care if you play the violin or the harmonica. If it's dope, it's dope. I'll get down with you.
Ooh, you heard it, motherfuckers, man. Once this interview is done, like I said, tap into to his social media lines and follow and support. And all your upcoming, artists who want to do music, there you go, man. He just told you, man. He just told you.
Yeah. It gotta be fresh though. It gotta be dope. If it ain't dope, don't feel bad if I don't get back at you. You know what I'm saying? Or if I get back at you, like keep working. You know what I'm saying? That's called constructive criticism. You know what I mean? But at the same time, hey, I'm looking for the new next hot thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily got to be out of Compton. It ain't necessarily got to be out the West Coast. They got that dope. You know what I'm saying? Come get at me. But right now, it's about 480. That's what I'm on. My new project that's out tearing up the streets right now.
Yes. That's definitely, yeah. And I've been fucking with that project album, man. You got a lot of smokers on that shit. But
man,
what I want to get into, the first time I heard of you guys, man, I was in 5th grade, and this was 1989. I got all my hip hop music that I got from my 2 older cousins, which were females. You know, but they were out in the streets, you know, they'd be fucking, you know, I'm from Riverside, but a lot of cholos was around here, and they were into that scene, and they bought a lot of hip-hop music. I remember she made me a TDK tape, and it had Rhymes Too Funky. It was off a compilation album, if I'm not mistaken, because this is off of vinyl. Like, I still have it. It's off of vinyl. The Compton compilation, if I'm mistaken, I'm trying to... The Sound Control Mob. Is that correct when was that released? Because like I said, I had it on a TDK tape.
Yeah, that's correct. My first time I got my breath of fresh air was on the Compton compilation from the Sound Control Mob. Me and Eiht had a joint on there called Rhymes Too Funky. It was a complication. My man DJ Slip, the producer for Compton's Most Wanted, the CMW was putting together along with Lonzo from the record crew. So we kind of came up under the same wing as Easy and NWA and King T and Ice T. You know, we all under the same umbrella. Back then, it wasn't really too many rappers you could really get with who you was feeling and really dissect that artist. So we out of that realm, you know what I mean, with the DJ Unknown and, you know, all the techno hop records he was doing, you know, Ice T 6 in the Morning, Easy E, Boys in the Hood, you know, of course, Lonzo with the record crew. You know what I mean? Those that watched the Straight Outta Compton movie, y'all know who Lonzo is. So we come from that guy, you know what I mean? And they was putting together the Compton compilation. Asked me and Eiht to come up there. We met him. Really easy. He introduced me to him. And me and Eiht shot up there. And, you know, man, we had that fire, man. We was just rapping. And Slip was working on the track, Rhymes Too Funky. And we was ready to go right then and there and tackle it. And he was like, nah, I'm going to put it on a TDK, which is a cassette tape, and y'all take it home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all take it home and write it. So we went home, wrote the lyrics, came back like a week later, man, and bodied the Compton compilation, man, and CMW was born. You know what I mean? Wasn't no looking back from there.
Yeah, and every time I get a chance to see my cousin, I always thank her for that, you know what I mean? Because I got a lot of my hip-hop from her, and she was a much older person, so... When I got that TDK tape, you know, a lot of people used to get those TDK tapes, them cookies. I like to call them cookies. That's how I found out about you guys.
Hey, man, shout out to your cousin, man, in the whole city of Riverside. So she's from the era when y'all was going to Club Metro and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all the gangster parties.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, all the gangster parties out there in the Rib. I bought my first house right around the corner from Metro. That's when I got enlightened on Riverside and, you know, the scene out there, you know, and I was like, damn, this shit just like Compton out here. I ain't even know that. I'm thinking I'm moving to a suburb where I could just kick back, you know what I mean, and ain't got a trip.
Just straight up grooving, you're on the west side. Holy shit.
Oh, man, it was more shit going on in Riverside than in Compton, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, Riverside is the first people that sent me to prison. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole city of Riverside. Yeah, shout out to the whole city of Riverside, man, and your cousin, man, for lacing your chucks with that first tape, man. I know it changed your life, man, because it damn so changed mine.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. And then from there on out, you know what I'm saying? You guys' first album, it's a constant thing. Oh, my God, straight classic. That album to this day has become like a collector's item. A lot of people be fighting for that album. How exciting was it to know that you guys were about to drop that?
Man, you know, it was very exciting. You know, first of all, you know, I was a street dude back then. You know what I'm saying? I was every bit of 16, about to be 17. You know, I was a badass, man. So, you know, I was in the streets, you know what I mean, trying to figure myself out, doing the gangbang thing, and, you know, running around here trying to be the hardest dude as I could beat, you know what I'm saying, whether it would be in the streets or on this mic, you know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, you know, we come from that umbrella with Unknown and Lonzo and all of them. And, you know, via the Compton compilation, you know, Unknown wanted to give us a deal, you know what I mean, on his label, which was Big Beat. And he was like, man, I want to hook y'all up, and we going to go through Orpheus, Capital, EMI, or whatever, and we go through y'all whole album. Back then, it was a big old deal, man. It was a great big old deal. I remember this chick I used to date. I came over with the TDK, with the, you know, couple of cuts on the tape. I think it was One Time Gaffle 'em Up, and I'm with that, Duck Sick. And we just bumped them 3 cuts, man, like it was out already, like it was going out of style. You know, her cousin had low riders and all that shit. So we used to ride around in they low riders bumping all that shit. And, you know, the first time I actually seen somebody really bumping my stuff out of their car, you know what I'm saying, with some Mexican dudes rolling through Compton in an Astro van. And they had so much subs in that damn thing, man. They was bumping This Is Compton, and it seemed like the side of it was breathing. And that's right there when I realized, like, this shit a little bit serious. People really feeling this shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, you know what I mean, wasn't no turning back from there, man. Compton's Most Wanted was born.
And that song, This Is Compton, is my favorite track off that album. So that's an anthem to me. That's like one of those anthems that get overlooked with people, because people at that time only thought that it was just NWA. I mean, yeah, they paved the way, but, man, it was just more than that. And you guys are definitely responsible for that flagmanship and that anthem, because I always think This Is Compton. That shit's an anthem, dude. That's an anthem.
Man, shout out to my homeboy MC Ren. You know what I mean? Shout out to NWA, the whole NWA crew. Of course, Eazy-E, rest in peace. You know what I mean? They was more, you know, the public enemy of the West Coast. You know, they was, you know, touching topics like express yourself and fuck the police. And, you know, me and Eiht, we you know, people always say in reference to NWA, like, y'all the little NWA, this, that, the other. I say yeah and no, you know what I mean, because we was more hood orientated, you know what I mean, we was more for the gangbangers, and, you know what I mean, we came out with the blue tape, and, you know, we was talking all that street shit, and gangbang, you know, One Time Gaffle us up, and our bitch can get the duck sick, or, you know, all that old type of shit, you know what I mean, This Is Compton, you know what I mean, and, you know, so we not little NWA, but we from the same city, you know what I mean, and shout out to them dudes for paving the way for us to even be who we are. You know what I mean? Dudes like Mixmaster Spade and Tidy T and King T and, you know what I mean? Cats like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them my big bros right there. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't hear of the Chill or MC8 or probably anybody from Compton. On up to Kendrick Lamar, Compton AV. You know what I'm saying? You know, you wouldn't hear about none of that if it wasn't for Tidy T, Spade, DJ Var, King T, Mixmaster Ken. You know what I'm saying? You know, the whole LA posse and, you know, Skateland USC, Uncle Jam's Army, you know what I mean? That's our cool hurt. That's our the Mecca, like the Bronx is in New York, you know what I mean? Compton is the Bronx of LA, I think. You know what I mean?
Agree with you. I have to agree with you now that you bring that up of being, you are absolutely right. This is just Compton is like the West Coast Bronx, like the Bronx is to New York. That's how I view it.
Yeah, definitely.
That is some real shit.
Groups come from that way. Yeah, I mean, you know, we fuck with the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Me and Eiht was like the West Coast EPMD. We was heavy on EPMD. And one of our favorite groups was, I liked it, the name on down was Boogie Down Productions, BDP, KRS-One. Even though he was like, you know, black poet and all of this, you know, his first album was, you know what I mean, Criminal Minded, The P Is Free and all of that. You know, this was all the stuff that we had to listen to. But then when Easy and Todd gave us our lane, or Ice-T and them gave us our lane to be us, you know what I'm saying, man, it wasn't no turning back, man. We like, man, we from Compton, man. We from the west side of Compton. We going to talk about what's going on around here and everyday living, you know, what we got going on. Like, you know, we on a late night hype. We finna go to the store, go get us a 40 ounce. Or we on a freeway, you know what I'm saying, with this big chain on it. Some dudes try to run up and jack the car. We end up having to shoot them. You know, shit like that. We was able to tell our story.
Yeah.
It wasn't for those great, legends, we wouldn't have been able to tell our story. So you got to look at Compton like it's the Mecca, you know what I'm saying, of the West Coast, just like the Bronx is the Mecca of the East Coast, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for Kool Herc, you know what I mean, and all them dudes, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't get no Jay-Z, you wouldn't get, you know what I mean, none of that hot stuff, 50 Cent, Run DMC on down, you know what I mean? But you wouldn't hear it on this end if it wasn't for King T and Easy and all of them dudes, you know what I mean? You wouldn't even hear South Central or Long Beach or, you know what I mean? I think Compton, no disrespect to the other cities at all, but I think Compton started this gangster shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, man, I'll argue with anybody. We could do a 3-hour show. I don't care. Compton is the Mecca of the West Coast. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it right here. You can holler me on the social media sites, whatever you want, but we're talking about it. Hell yeah. I'm loving it.
You know, the cool part about that is we the Mecca, you know what I'm saying, but everywhere else is just like Compton. You know what I mean? Like I said, you go to Riverside, it's cracking. You go to Long Beach, you go to Inglewood, you go to Watts, you go to South Central, you go to the Eiht, you know what I mean? You go out to Moreno Valley, you know what I'm saying? Man, there's more shit going on in these towns than in Compton, you know what I mean? So I'm just speaking on the voice of the West Coast for this, with us having a lane to be able to speak this ghetto gospel to the masses, you know what I'm saying? That came from dudes like Mixed Master Ken and man, you know what I'm saying? Toddy T. You know what I mean? DJ Vard,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for them dudes, we wouldn't have that lane to do that. We still probably be listening to Parliament and the Barcades and all that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how I see it.
Yep.
Now, so, I want to talk about... No, go ahead. Finish what you were going to say. Sorry about that.
No, I was saying shout out to the West Coast, man. Host to the boogie, man. That's what we do, man. Coming from your boy from CMW, Compton in the house.
You guys release Straight Checking them. A lot of the songs you're missing from them. Music to Drive By comes out. Basically, there's not really anything to do with that album. MCA comes out with We Come Strapped. Now, during all this time, was this when you was doing your, how people like to call it on the show, the vacation?
Yeah, I went on vacay. You know what I'm saying? I it's crazy. I went a couple of times through that. The same night we recorded Duck Sick, I got caught riding in a G-Ride. You know what I'm saying? I was riding around in a stolen car. So like I say, I was still trying to find myself. I was out here in the streets as well as I was rapping too. I'm a street dude that came up with a record deal. You know what I mean? As a young dude. You know what I mean? So back in them days, it was rough. You know what I mean? Either you was with this or with that. I didn't know how to, put everything in perspective, and I ain't making no excuses, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say what it was. I was an asshole kid, you know what I mean? So, the songs that I'm not on this Compton Thing album is because I was locked up, and we had did the Boys, shout out to John Singleton and Ice Cube, we did the Boys in the Hood soundtrack, Growing Up in the Hood, the first leading track off of that movie, and I did the song, and day before we did the video, I got locked up. You know what I mean? That's why it's two versions of that song. Everybody really think that's MC8 on the whole song because, he did the video by himself. I was gone. But if you listen to the record, it's two different people. You know what I mean? That's me and Eiht on the record. That's just Eiht on the video. Gone. He had to keep the legacy going. We was just getting lukewarm, you know what I mean? It would have been dreadful just to quit. You know what I mean? So me and him had that talk, and I was like, man, keep pushing it. So I have something to do when I come home. By the time I came home, he had already did the We Come Strap run. You know what I mean? Him and Mike T, our DJ Mike T. And, Growing Up in the Hood was on that record as well. And then, immediately started with the Music to Drive By album, which I was absent for that, but I came home right before it was time to go on tour for it. So I was on tour for the whole record. You know what I mean? I'm on the inside of the album cover the whole nine, but I just missed the recording of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me, Eiht, and the homie Boom Bam, we started a group called NOTR, Niggas on the Run, and we were supposed to sign with Atlantic, but some differences happened there. You know what I'm saying? They put out Junior Mafia, so really Junior Mafia slot was supposed to be NOTR. You know what I mean? And we would have been that big as well. Yeah, you know what I mean? We couldn't get it right. You know what I mean? And then we toured. You know what I mean? Did our thing, and then we came home, and Eiht was established solo. You know what I mean? So, you know, it wasn't no beef or nothing. I'm riding with my bro. You know what I'm saying? We did the We Come Strap run. You know what I'm saying? That's if you open up the album cover, it's me and Boom Bam and Eiht, you know, by the pool table. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but this was Eiht's introduction to the game solo on a solo project. That's why I say MC8 featuring CMW, because we was there for it, the whole duration of it. And then from there, you know what I mean, I start producing. You know what I'm saying? You know, my boy MC Ren, he gave me my first real shot, you know what I mean, for this getting my production out. And I did some production on his album, his last album he did on Ruthless. It was called Ruthless for Life. I produced and rapped on a song called I produced and rapped on a song called Shot Caller. And then, you know, Cocaine gave me a shot. Then Above the Law gave me a shot on Rich Thugs and Executive Decisions, Big Hutch album. And from there, man, I was just a producer. I did 213, that's Snoop Dogg, Warren G, and Nate Dogg's project. I produced a jam on there called Run On Up and Ups and Downs. And I produced for Redman on a Red Gone Wild album, a song called Get 'Em. And then I doubled back. Eiht's whole project, Veterans Day. And then I'm like, you know what, I still want to rap too. So I start working on my solo projects. And, you know, I did the Windshield Factor. You know what I mean? I got locked back up because of my priors. Came home, started working on my mixtapes, Big Homie Music, you know what I mean? And then, you know, Volume 1 and Volume 2 and did California. Got locked back up again, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
You know? Yeah, you know what I mean?
I hear you,
though. Home. Yeah, I came home and boom, here it is, forward 80. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going back to jail no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting still. I got a wife. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice home. You know what I'm saying? I got my head on. I got my company. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame it took this long to get it right. But it ain't no time like showtime. You know what I'm saying? And it's better late than never. You know what I mean? So I got my head on real great. You know what I'm saying? I did the Dirty OG project with me, Corrupt, Weasel Local Tradie. We was doing a first generation project before I left last time. It was me, J.O. Felony, MC8, Battle Cat, Sir Jinx, Corrupt, Gangster from the Conrads. Oh, this was mega. King T. We was doing a whole West Coast, but none of us could stay out of jail at the same time. You know what I mean? So we couldn't get that together. So I got that in the cut. So we did do the Dirty OG project. That came out, you know what I mean, did well. You know what I mean? And I immediately jumped off into this thing myself. You know what I mean, with the Forward 80, and I'm finna drop Weasel Loke's project as well.
That is great though, man. And everybody, he's not taking any more vacations. He just told you he ain't taking any more vacations than this is Hawaii.
Nah, I got it all behind me, man. I got it all behind me. I'm like one of the West Coast kept secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
yes,
Dr.
you
Dre
are. Yes, you are.
Yeah, Dr. Dre told me one day, like, man, stay your ass out of jail. You could be me. You do everything I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what, Dre? Coming from you, that's real. You know what I'm saying? And that's right, man. I do. But you know, being from California, when you get in trouble as a kid, you know your priors follow you as an adult. You know what I mean?
Yes, they do. I know about that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it'd be worth taking the plea bargain versus going to trial and fighting it. And end up getting Buck Rogers years. So I was just taking a lot of plea bargains and just going to sit down and getting it behind me and trying to get out and get right. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing it right now. I got it figured out. It's called stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? And stay doing this and nothing else. So that's all I do, man, is music. Take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? And be a husband to my wife, man, and just chill. You know what I mean? And just chill. Do exactly what my name is. Just chill. Yeah.
That's great. That is great stuff. Now, okay, now we're into 2018, going on 2019. Hip hop is in a different form, and of course, you know, we all got to make way for the young generation. Because to me, I don't give a fuck how old you are when you do music. To me, age is not. It should never be a factor. I just wanted to keep on going. Like I said, hip hop just turned 45. Today's generation, when it comes to music, a lot of people gripe about it. A lot of older heads do not fucking like it. You got a lot of new heads, new younger generation disrespecting the architects. What are your thoughts on this shit? Because to me, I think it's silly. I think if everybody came to heads, young, old, just adult people, I just think this music could go on to be another 200 years. Still running as it is today. What are your thoughts on it?
Say that. You know, that's crazy you say that because people would expect me to be one of those gripers. You know what I mean? But I learned to respect what these kids is doing because the older dudes, they respected what we was doing. You know what I mean? It's just not my lane. It's just not for me. So I can't expect it to, you know, appease me. You know what I mean? You know, some of these dudes got some dope-ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, really,
they
you know what I mean? Like, me as a producer, me as a rhymer, you know what I'm saying, as an engineer, the whole nine, the entertainer, I'm like, damn, that's dope how he did that. That's dope how he did that. Now, you always going to have a spoiled couple of apples off the tree, you know what I'm saying, that's going to just fuck it up for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But if you think outside of the box, you weave the bullshit out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the dudes, you know what I mean, that actually had time to sit down and think, you know what I mean, and analyze what's going on. I got out and I hit the ground running, but I also paid attention because I didn't want to look like an asshole just trying to rap like these dudes or trying to fit in with what they do.
Right.
Because I got my thing, you know what I'm saying, and I got a lot of people that respect my brand, you know what I mean? So, you know, I stay doing what I'm doing, but I make it sound fresh, you know what I mean? You know, we did the 808 thing back in the days, you know what I mean? We was, you know, down with Rodney O and Joe Cooley and Egyptian Lover. So it ain't nothing brand new. It's just revised. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to learn the way that they doing it with the hi-hats and the trap stuff. And you look at it like, wow, look where hip-hop has went. You know what I'm saying? It's evolved. You know what I mean? So you saying that can go another 20 years or something odd years so we can, if we all got along, you know, maybe it ain't worth us getting along because it ain't nothing for us to understand. It's just a different genre of hip hop. You know, everything is hip hop driven these days. You feel what I'm saying? Like
it is. It is.
You know what I'm saying? All the kids at school, all these commercials and all these jingles. Back in my days, man, they looked down on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't get.
They did not like the music.
Yeah, you wouldn't get no. You had Dolores Tucker. You had all these people that stomping out CDs and all this shit. Now you got hip hop in the White House. You got Kanye up there fucking with Trump. You know what I'm saying? You have Snoop and all them smoking
right.
You know what I'm saying? And all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's evolved. So once you get it on that perspective, then you learn to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, these kids is on to something. You know what I mean? Let the kids have fun. We had fun, so why they can't have fun? You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, kids have fun. You know, and now my kids is getting older, you know, and every time they get in my truck or one of my cars, you know, they take over the Bluetooth anyway, so I end up having a chance to listen to some of that shit, you know, and of course I zap through a couple, and I'm like, oh, you know what, that one right there is kind of bumping, you know what I mean, you know, all of us had bad dudes, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna drop no names, but, you know, we had some fucked up motherfuckers in our era, you know what I'm saying, so they got
big time, oh yeah, people do forget that,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but they got some fucked up motherfuckers in their area, and they also got some dope people in their area. I respect the dopeness, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect the dopeness.
All that matters.
Yep. And I think hip-hop going to go 20, 30 more years because what else we going to listen to? It ain't like we're going to start listening to country and classical music. You know what I mean? We're going to forever listen to hip-hop. You know
I don't think they want us types to be doing that shit, homie, because they're gonna start throwing fits and be like, make music great again or some stupid shit like that.
Some crazy shit. Yeah, you know, when it evolving, you know, we got more utensils now. We got the internet. We didn't have that much back in my day.
Exactly.
We was going to people's projects and in their hoods and, you know, hanging out, you know what I mean, and all that type of shit. These days, anybody could be a star on Instagram or Facebook or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If you got a gang of likes, you know, and your song is the hot song of the week, you know, the only thing I would say is our music in our era will last forever. That's the best era of hip-hop ever. You know what I mean? These guys nowadays, you know, I call it fast food music. You know what I mean? It only lasts for about 2 months. After 2 months, it's another hot dude coming. You know what I mean?
Not even 2 months anymore.
Right. You know what I mean? You always going to be able to, you know, flop in the Comptons Most Wanted or Above the Law or Old Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Snoop Dogg, too, man. He just got his Hollywood Walk of Fame star, man. That's real dope.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Snoop Dogg used to go to school. We used to battle and shit back in the days, man. And just from him making that accomplished, that's real dope, man. I ain't no hater. I'm a congratulator, man, and I love to see that, man. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Mm-hmm.
Now, the last question I want to ask, and a lot of people want to ask me this shit because I do take questions and shit from fans. The MCA DJ Quik beef, where were you at the time when it speculated? Because I had Tony Eiht on, who people knew Tony Eiht, he worked with High C. That was part of DJ Quik's camp.
Right.
He explained about the blue tape and supposedly the verse where DJ Quik thought that they was a diss. Where were you at, and what are your thoughts on that shit? Without getting too much into detail, because this show's not about spilling old beef as well. It is. I don't like to do that shit, but I know you get asked this question a lot, but the fans are just throwing this shit at me right now, so they will be happy with me asking this question.
No, I'm going to turn a negative into positive, you know what I'm saying? And, it was dope, you know what I'm saying? It was great for hip-hop. Nobody got killed. Nobody got hurt, you know what I'm saying? It was great sparring. But I'll be the first to tell you, you know what I'm saying, that first album, we had never mentioned DJ Quik. DJ Quik wasn't even out then. DJ Quik didn't come out until our third album. You know what I mean? Music to Drive By. That's when DJ Quik was born with, Just Like Compton album, or Born and Raised in Compton album. Now, being that DJ Quik is a great friend of mine today, we talk about it openly. You know what I'm saying? In Compton, everything is territorial. You know what I mean? So you got the Bloods, you know what I'm saying, the Parus, you got the Crips, you got the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, you got the Samoans. Everybody don't mess with everybody, you know what I mean? And, when we came out with that blue tape and all that, you know what I'm saying, it made it territorial, but, different, organizations, they loved us because that's what was popping in the street. So when DJ Quik came out from their organization, they had somebody to root for. So in street terms, it made it to where Crips don't fuck with Bloods, Bloods don't fuck with Crips. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was, while the smoke was thick, we couldn't even see, or he couldn't even see that, man, we identical, especially me and him, because I do beats, produce, you know what I'm saying, engineer, and rap, the same shit that he does. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So once we had a chance, and I was available for the whole beef. I'm the first person that played dollars and cents for Eiht, the whole nine. You know what I mean? So it was this street shit, man, that turned into rapper shit. You know what I mean? It was this. His homies was like, man, you can't be. It was like a football team, like you can't be motherfucking wearing no Raider shit and we play for Frisco. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't be wearing no Ram shit and we play for the Chargers. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Once the smoke cleared and I was able to sit down with Quik and we just really tripped off our crafts, and I watched him turn knobs like, damn, he really get it. Like, he really hands-on with this shit. I always respected him as an artist, and he always respected us. Like, he'll tell me right now, his favorite album was Music to Drive By. You know what I'm saying? And knows every song on there. So that lets me know that he's a fan and he's really was off into our shit even through the beef. You feel me? So it was the street shit, you know what I'm saying, that couldn't let us get to the real shit, you know what I mean, and we can really respect each other for who we are, producers. And Compton is territorial like that to where, it'd be so cloudy, you can't even see a guy for what he really is because of the street shit, the politics. You know what I mean? So, if you listen now, MCA, DJ Quik, they got songs out on the internet floating around. Eiht was on the Rosecrest album. You know what I mean? Quik was actually supposed to do some stuff for the he mixed the song that you just played, Automatic. You know what I'm saying? That's DJ Quik mixed that song for me. You know what I mean? And I turned around and put some more mixes on top of that. It was just me and him turning knobs together. You know what I mean? So, the beef wasn't even really no beef like that. It wasn't like Death Row and Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? People got killed and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, with this shit, you know what I mean? It was great for hip-hop. It was like back in the days, MC Shan and KRS-One. LL Cool Mo D, or, Nas and Jigga. You know what I'm saying? It was great for hip-hop, man. NWA and Q,
I do believe so.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody got killed. Nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? We just battled like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And Quik came out on top with the dollars and cents. You know what I mean? But on the street shit, Crips was tripping on him everywhere he went. So, it came hand in hand. And he was on a bigger record. He was on a record with Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound and Jodeci. Of course people was going to pay attention to that versus just listening to Eiht whole album. We Come Strapped, which was a dope record. You know what I'm saying? But
dope-ass album.
Murder Was the Case was a bigger record with all those stars on it. You know what I mean? So, you know, people are entitled to have their own opinion. I'll tell you this, every state I go to, street dudes love Death Wish. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I love the Death Wish 4 when he came back with the Response record. So
yeah.
Of course, the Dollars and Cents is dope because of the beat. And you're right, it was on the bigger soundtrack.
So that was a great beat for hip hop, man. I loved it. I keep giving them 100. Nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he kept it MC8 and him. He never once mentioned chill. He never once said chill. But of course, I'm riding for my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Eiht, and the moment he would have mentioned chill, man, I was gonna jump in with my beats and my raps and try to light his ass up. But it didn't come to that.
Oh my God. Just imagine, too.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. That's the type of shit that us as kids loved. As a kid, we were just interested in it, and we just loved it. And arguing with other fans. No, this guy is better. This guy. Oh, man, it was so great back then. Yes, man.
People that's on your timeline, you know what I'm saying? Man, Comptons Most Wanted and DJ Quik, we the best of friends now, man. We working together.
Yes.
We planning on doing
and that's what the best.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean?
And that's what the best, man, because I think that the West Coast would have had a longer reign than it did if the street shit wasn't so much involved. Because when we're talking about a big place like California with so many influencers, so many kind of iconic artists, that street shit really leveled and put a barrier to stop having other artists with certain areas. And not just in Southern California. Northern California goes through the same shit as well. But I just think if the street shit wasn't involved, I could just imagine how longer the reign of the West Coast would have been. Even despite the fact that Pac died, I think it still could have gone longer if the street shit was not involved. You know what I mean?
Right. If the street shit wasn't involved, Pac could still be living. You know what I mean? It all reverts back to the street. You know what I mean? When you try to motherfucker put it in the right perspective, you know what I mean, and leave street shit, and rap shit. You know, because we rappers. Let's just get it right. I'm a street dude that turns into a rapper. You know what I mean? You know, you learn to not straddle the bench. You know what I mean? But be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, I rap and I produce. You know what I mean? I control the streets with my soundtracks to the streets. Now, me trying to be in the streets, that's a full-time job, man. It ain't no way you can do both. You know what I mean? Not saying I'm on some soft shit and none of that shit, because being a rapper ain't being no soft dude either. It's very cocky. You know what I'm saying? You got to be cocky and got to be savvy, and you got to be able to come back because people are trying to troll you out. You know what I'm saying? And all battles ain't worth addressing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't even really tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, I'm blessed that I'm not in prison. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got killed. You know what I mean? Nobody, you know what I'm saying, lost their life. Nobody lost their limbs. You know what I mean? And shit, man, me and DJ Quik and Eiht, we was able to sit down, not on no meet up shit or none of that shit. Just ironically, we hooked up. And, man, come to find out, this dude respect us just as much as we respect him. You know what I mean? And we all from the same place. So, really, we just dudes trying to get out the ghetto and shit some way, whether it's music, sports, something, anything but being a cop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can dig it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I want to say thank you, man. I mean, this has been great. Is there anything you want to mention before I let you go and enjoy your night? Anything that you forgot or I forgot to mention?
Man, you know, shout out to you, man. It's dudes like you that keep us alive. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I also want to give a shout out to my Boom Doc team. You know what I'm saying? Miss T, my homeboy Weasel Loke. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Tim Sanchez, my homeboy Steiny. You know what I mean? We putting it down, man. Forward 80 is out right now, man. Y'all want some traditional gangster shit with that new twist. Y'all make sure y'all go get it. It's everywhere online. Also, y'all can dog onto my website, you know, to follow me and get the merch and all the good stuff and new music and everything that's coming up with me. It's www.thechill.com. And, you know, I spell my name THACHILL. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on the gram, you know what I mean? That's me on there. You know, I'll be clowning on there. You know, I will answer people. You know, the Chill CMW. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, man, keep that shit funky, man. Keep it gangster. And let's keep riding, man. Chill still cracking. I'm here, well, man, young at heart. You know what I'm saying? With my salt and pepper, still popping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the West Coast and worldwide, man.
Well, hey, respect the salt and pepper, because I already have that. So, y'all motherfuckers, man, I'm 40. I just turned 40 and going on 41. And I still feel great. That's like you say, I'm a kid at heart, man. Straight loving this music like I was fucking 14, 13 years ago. You know what I mean?
And just look at it like this. Hip-hop grew a little taller, man. That's all. My grandmama, she liked Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? At first, she didn't listen to rap for shit.
Exactly.
Now, my mama, she around here bumping Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? Hip-hop has evolved. So,
Tight.
You know, we hater-free. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate everything. You know, we living. In our 40s, we living. It's a lot of people that ain't make it where we at, man. If you youngsters that's on all these uppers and downers and yellow jackets make it where we at, man, you did it, man. You did that. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't have all this stuff y'all got right now, you know what I mean? So all I would encourage people to do is just make it, man. Make it to where we at, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great feeling once you get this age.
That's 100. That's 100. Now, before I let you go, can I get a Die4 radio drop from you? Because I have to do these things and blend them in. We'd like to keep them in the archives as well.
Hell yeah. All right. What's up with it? 1212. It's your boy Chill from the original Comptons Most Wanted crew. You know what I'm saying? On the Die4 with my homeboy M4 putting it down. West up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, brother, I want to say thank you. Die4 Radio is one of your homes. I know you got other homes to get music played. I don't care if you're doing commercials. I don't care, like I say, you're doing a cologne. I don't care, whatever it is. Commercials for anything, whatever you do, let me know. We plug it for you. Any new music you got out, let it know. We play it. Right away, you let me know. This is one of your homes. The doors are open. Always open here with me.
Man, that's love, man, and I really appreciate it, bro. I'm going to be back at you soon, man. And like I say, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. We need more brothers like you that's putting it down and keeping this music in the right perspective. You know what I'm saying? You blending the masses. You know what I mean? You really, really schooling the youth as well as teaching the old guys on how to motherfucking deal with the young guys. And that's 100 right there, solid.
Appreciate that. Well, I got this is your number, right? I'm not going to mention it, but the 562 area code, that's yours, right? That way, yeah, I'm gonna inbox you. I'm gonna text you my phone number. That way, whenever you don't have, you could just hit me up and let me know whatever new stuff you got going, and I'll be ready for it.
Man, that's what's up, Mando. Man, we locked in. Make sure you slide me your number because I got a lot going on, bro, and I'm definitely coming to you.
Yes, sir, and we're gonna be here to support it. Well, all right, brother. Have a good night. Have a great Thanksgiving weekend. You know what I'm saying? You, your family. You know what I mean? And you stay blessed, man. Be safe, man. We're going to be intact, my brother.
Fried turkey. We going up. That's
yeah,
up,
buddy.
That's up. Peace, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There it is, folks. The Chill CMW, man. Go and follow him, man. That was a fun interview, and I still had so much to ask him, man. Oh, my God. But, yeah, we definitely. But let's get into this dividends and this Die4 Radio, man. I got to take a leak, man. This is Die4 Radio, dividends, the Chill